What's going on, guys? Sorry I didn't come up with a video on Sunday. I was just too tired and I decided, why not have a break? And I did, and now it's Wednesday and ta-da! A video. Before we get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that, or show you guys, remember this $500 AUD Kylo Ren lightsaber? I initially made a review and an unboxing on it. Honestly, those two videos are probably my most viewed videos, and I pretty much glorified it. But just like Kylo Ren's helmet in the newest films, I've noticed some cracks. So stay tuned for an update video on this bad boy. Now, in today's video, I'm going to talk about things I don't actually like about custom sabers. In general, I absolutely love them, but there are some nitpicky things that kind of bother me about them, and I'm gonna go through them. By the way, I'm not gonna be including like master replicas, force effects, or all that stuff, so they're not included in this. See ya. It's purely just custom sabers. Okay, first thing I don't like about custom sabers is sometimes the edges are too sharp. It can be dangerous. You could potentially cut yourself. Some companies are like notorious for it, some are better, but yeah, when you're buying custom saber, be sure to look out for that. Though they should be doing it when they're making it, you know, sometimes you may have to make some edges blunt yourself. So yeah, that's something I don't like about them. Another point that I don't like about them is, you know, this may vary from person to person, but some blades are either too skinny and loose within the blade, and some just don't fit at all. I initially thought that blades were all, you know, universal. Perhaps I'm wrong. An example for a blade that's too skinny or loose is here, my Liberator V3 with a ultra heavy grade, I think it's called. If you could really, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, it's wobbling, it's loose. It'll only tighten if I, you know, screw on the bolt, which I guess isn't such a big deal, but you compare it to sabers like this one, I think it's from MHS, but I could be wrong. I literally bought this off someone on Facebook Market. It's like I don't even have to tighten it, it fits perfectly. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Same with my Prophecy, you know, it fits really well, it's snug, it's not loose. Yeah, sometimes the blade just doesn't fit at all. Luckily, all my blades fit, but I've seen people struggle to put some blades into their hilt, and yeah. Another thing I really don't like about custom sabers is, depends on who the, I guess, producer is. The LED is loose inside the hilt. Like if you take this Liberator V3 for instance, I don't know if the camera can really even see that, but the LED is like obviously clearly loose there, and if you can hear that, that's the LED going up and down basically. It scares me a little bit because it could break, but so far so good, I suppose. Another thing, some hilts are not customizable, you know, like take the Liberator again for instance, it's basically just one solid thing, if that makes sense. But some sabers, like my Fallen, is 100% customizable. As an example, you know, I can unscrew the emitter or top part off and like add in different parts and all that stuff. But it really depends on if you pay for the more high-end hilts or not, which brings me to my next point. The prices of these sabers sometimes, not always, sometimes for me is just too high for, yeah. Like I understand the pricing for some of them, but others I see on the web, you know, they're just quite expensive, maybe too expensive for what it should be. Like there are literally some lightsabers out there that was like $400, and it's really just the standard like stunt saber with no sound. For me, that's a bit of a ripoff. Well, not a bit, like a big ripoff. And they try to make excuses like, oh, it's super, like super balanced, super whatever. They're super durable. But that's just my opinion. Others may think differently, and that's fine. And my last point, I guess, is the durability. Like, I will go ahead and say that custom sabers are durable, like very durable, but I don't think they're as durable as people say they are. I don't want to demonstrate because I don't want to risk breaking it, but like there have been times where I'm dealing with my friends or my sisters, and I'd whack at a certain strength and the LED turns off, and I'm like, if you collect sabers like I do and many others, I'm sure you've come across this. But I guess be somewhat careful with your lightsabers if you have any. But in general, you know, it's not such a big deal for me because they are durable, as I said, like pretty durable, so you should be fine, I guess, as long as you're not, you know, really abusing the thing. But all in all, custom sabers are still my sabers of choice. You can do so much with them, and honestly, the bad and good, the good outweighs the bad for me. Yes, it's quite expensive, but to an extent, it's worth it. Alright guys, stay tuned for that Kylo Ren lightsaber aftermath video, should I say. I guess that'll be coming out perhaps Sunday. But anyway guys, I hope you guys had a happy new year, and I'll see y'all in the next video, and may the force be with you.